you throw a party, you count your friends until they're all gone, and you find the one and just want somebody, so you don't go home alone. Oh, so you won't go home alone. That's country. How about Nick Dennard over here on the electric guitar? Nick's from China Spring. You can't say China Spring. You have to say China Spring. Because he's from the country. It's got A's in it, right? Well, I live in this little bitty town just outside of San Antonio called Dennard, Texas. It's on the, if you've ever driven from here to Concan. Yeah, see Concan. No woos for Dennard. Because you drove through it and never even noticed. You stopped at HEB and Hondo, and then you kept going. I know you. I see you every Friday at 5 o'clock in the Hondo HEB. You're the reason I can't get out. But I moved down here from close to Houston where it rains. And then I moved over here to the desert. Didn't realize that Texas climates were so different. But I wrote this song with a good friend of mine named John D. Graham, who is from a town called Quemado, Texas, which is on the border, and Quemado literally translates into burnt. He grew up in a town called Burnt. So he understands the plight of the South Texas, and we wrote this song called 7-Year Drought, and it goes like this. And also I realized that once you write a song about the drought, go into all of the effort to make a record and put the record out, then 5 days later, I put this record out on May 19th, 2015. 5 days later, on May 24th, it rained more in the state of Texas than it has ever rained in the history of the state of Texas in one day. So I consider myself somewhat of a prophet, a soothsayer, you know. And I'm now currently writing an entire record of songs about not making any money, with the hopes that I would put it out and the opposite happens. Don't look like much right now, all burnt brown and some decent gray. Hard to see what would happen in just one good rainy day. I know how it feels, somehow like I could dry up and blow away. I've got a deep and abiding thirst that's dry and hard as caliche clay. Wide as I am, oh, they come from the inside. I know Grammy-winning songs. I got a hand for Paul Ward back here on the drums, everybody. I recall it clearly like I'm seeing it today. Never felt a thing until you looked at me that way. Till I touched your skin until you turned and walked away. I recall it clearly like I'm seeing it today. Skin and smell of sweat, smoking little sweet cigars. Seen and staying here, the troubled hearts and covered scars. Hand that held my own right through the corridor of cars. Led me to the world of wishing wells and shooting stars. And I could have told you, darling, it would end up like this. You're kissed by a fool, then you're fooled by a kiss. I believed you, baby, and your silver lined tongue. You were handsome and older, I was foolish and young. Well, we drove on through the night into that sticky Texas heat. The moon was bright and shine down upon the vinyl seats. No light had you looking like a lover in a dream. You talked to me like I was something more than 17. And I could have told you, darling, it would end up like this. You're kissed by a fool, then you're fooled by a kiss. I believed you, baby, and your silver lined tongue. You were handsome and older, I was foolish and young. Hey, hey! Well, the morning light shone somber through a lonely window frame. In the faded stars, I wish that I could just forget your name. From my past, but from the flame. 'Cause I look back at it now and find I've done it all the same. Told you, darling, it would end up like this. You're kissed by a fool, then you're fooled by a kiss. I believe you, baby, and your silver lined tongue. You were handsome and older, I was foolish and young. Oh, I believed you, baby, and your silver lined tongue. You were handsome and older, I was foolish and young. Thank you. That's a song that I wrote and put out with a band called the Trishas. We've come and played here a few times. And here's another one. This is a song that I wrote with my friend Kelly about the time that we were lonely old men in an unhappy marriage. True story. Just trying to figure out what's next in life. I miss the me I used to be. I miss the you that I once knew. There's something going on I can't figure out. Josh Flowers over here on the bass. I love it when you play that bow, Josh. Nice. We'll do more of that later. Josh is one of those people who's like actually a musician, knows what he's doing, and probably took lessons. He gives lessons. That's awesome. Well, like I said, I live down there in Dennard, and I live in this house that my husband's uncle built in 1983. It's a beautiful house. We got the chance to buy it 3 years ago, October, and I wrote this song about that house and that little family that I've got. My house is perfectly imperfect, and it's perfect for us. And this song is called Yours and Mine. It's just a house not seen from Home and Garden magazine, but it's the finest thing I've seen. It's yours and mine. It's just a porch, just a door, just some old carpet on the floor, but I don't probably be buried under something really, really inconspicuous, like a rose bush or something. Really metaphorical, you know? And that's what I wrote this song about. That time. You know, my friend Kent Finley, he used to say that all songs contain truth. It just doesn't have to be the truth. God bless Kent Finley. You thought you did the last word, but I got there first. You don't have much to say now. I took that hurt, couldn't get any worse. You said I'd never live this down. Now there's roses out by the old oak tree, the prettiest thing that you never did see. Coming and they're going, and they're picking one for the one they love. And lying down there, lying there, lying down there, yeah, lying there, pushing up the road by the dozen. Pushing up the road by the dozen. Murder songs. They like the creepy songs, guys. More of those where that came from.
You got more of those?
I got more of those later in the set. Hey, let's skip to The ironic part is that this next song that I'm playing is called Moving Along. Here I am, not doing it. Hey, you don't have to point out when I tell a joke, Paul. That's what drummers are good for. Pointing out when the jokes happen. Moving along now, but I'm kinda slow. I try, but I can't seem to show I'm happy when I'm losing it. Doing all I can to quit the one thing that just tears me down and builds me up, turns around and knocks me to the other end and feeds me till I'm whole again. I'm tired. Oh, I'm tired and I just stand around with my head down, reaching for your sympathy when I know it's not over me. Why do you wanna scare me? Why would you wanna scare me? I'm finding out as I go along that I'm not too smart and I'm always wrong. But I do believe that I'm getting stronger. Flying away above this tiny town with feathered wings, shining crown until it's time to come back down. I'll take just one more loop around and check out all the atmosphere. I'm wising up, seeing clearer how I miss the little things like holidays and wedding rings. Why do you wanna scare me? Why would you wanna scare me? I'm finding out as I go along that I'm not too smart and I'm always wrong. But I do believe that I'm getting stronger. Thank you. I'm gonna let these boys go get a beer or something. Speaking of that, bring me one back. Sure. Whatever you feel like bringing me, Paul. I'll drink it. What? I'm not pregnant, no. Nick and I discovered that I've known him for how long have I known you? Maybe 4 years? 5 years? And I've been pregnant most of the time. He's like, you know, I think this is the longest I've ever known you that you're not pregnant. I haven't, in the words of my grandma, I haven't been a mother my entire life, Nick. I have been our entire relationship. You're right. Like I said before, I grew up close to Houston in this little town called Sealy, Texas, which is just on I-10 before you get to Brookshire, Katy, that business. But it's a little farming community right on the river bottom, right on the Brazos River bottom. And growing up, I lived at the dead end of a gravel road in the same house that my mother grew up in, which I didn't realize was strange at all. until I got to college and met other people. But down at the dead end of the other gravel road were these old people that lived in this house for my entire life, for my mother's entire life. And they were the Novaks. They were brother and sister, Alice and Henry Novak. And one day I saw Alice walking down the road in the middle of the summer. Probably 87 degrees, something like that. And she was wearing a 3-piece polyester suit, full-on polyester, walking with 2 canes, a solid half a mile from her house, and more than that to go. And I scolded her a little bit, told her she was going to stroke out, and then I put her in my truck and I took her to go get her mail, which is where she was going. And then I took her home, and I ended up sitting there talking to her for like 3 hours, and she told me a bunch of stories about remembering my mom whenever she was a baby, and all sorts of things. And I basically just remembered these stories. And one day I was sitting down to write a song with a couple friends, and I was telling them about Alice, and we wrote this song. We just took all the words that she said and made them rhyme and turned into a cute little song. Alice shot a possum out of her persimmon tree, and she left it in the orchard for all its possum friends to see. Crack shot with a 22 when she was 93. She was only 5 feet tall, but she was twice as wise as me. Oh, Alice, wish I knew you better. You're as pretty as a flower, tough as saddle leather. I learned more from you that day than all life's teachers put together. Oh, Alice, dear friend of mine. Oh, Alice never. Now I'm all nervous. Truck, and one day we were talking, said that she was all done driving, she was better off walking. Said I sent my driver's license to the local DMV, but the dang fools must be crazy, 'cause they sent it back to me. Oh, Alice, wish I knew you better. You're as pretty as a flower, tough as saddle leather. I learned more from you that day than all life's teachers put together. Oh, Alice, you're a friend of mine. Alice never had a husband, brother never took a wife. Yeah, they farmed that Brazos River bottom land near all their life. Brother went to heaven, Alice covered up his face, standing by his bedside while she sang Amazing Grace. Oh, Alice, wish I knew you better. You're as pretty as a flower, tough as saddle leather. I learned more from you that day than all life's teachers put together. Oh, Alice, dear friend of mine. Oh, Alice, dear friend of mine. Well, a long time ago, I was in a band called the Gougers. Before that, we were called the Side Hill Gougers, and that's when Paul was in our band. We were folkies. I didn't wear makeup. We probably all smelled bad. I don't know. And then after the Gougers, I was in a band called the Trishas. And between the Gougers and the Trishas, I discovered that I had a few songs that I wanted to go and record. And so I went in and I made this little EP back in 2009. I never really did anything with it, except for printed some and didn't tell anybody about it. But this is one of the songs on that little record, and it's back there for sale, if you like it. So you can't see me, light a candle for the night before. Reminisce about the time in the painted white room. You shook me down to the core. How many times I gotta tell you that I don't need you? How many times I gotta say it again? But I keep on hanging on your every move, waiting for the roof to cave in, waiting for the roof to cave in. You've been fooling and living just a little too rough. I've been reaching, I can't get close enough. Gotta tell you, sometimes I think you wanna get caught, but you keep on running away. And I know that I put you in a pretty tight spot when I tell you that I want you to stay. There ain't very many things about a guy like you that I don't already know. You can put out the flame and sweep away the ash for anybody else sees a glow. For anybody else sees a glow. You've been fooling and living just a little too rough. Well, I've been reaching, I can't get close enough. You can't satisfy, you can't satisfy a busy mind, can you, baby? You can't help but try, you can't help but try to be that kind, can you, baby? I ain't ever been the kind of mind being alone. I'm just a little indifferent, I guess. But the look that you gave me when you drove away, you left a rock upon my chest. You left a rock upon my chest. Bring that band back up. How about a hand for the band, everybody? Nick, Josh, Paul. Shake off your dusty shoes and put them in the corner. Come and stand here next to me. I'll make you a little warmer, and I'll stick around tonight. But it's the kind of love that makes you not think too clearly. I'm not the trusting kind, and I'm not the answer, and I'm not the one to fix your kind of cancer. But I'll do anything that you ask me if it'll ease your pain, ease your lonely. All the ones you left behind, they try to find another, and the ones who yet to come, they're trying to uncover what is underneath your pale blue eyes, little speck of brown, digging so far into you, they're keeping you around. I'm not the trusting kind, and I'm not the one to fix your kind of cancer. But I'll do anything that you ask me if it'll ease your pain, ease your lonely. There's a lot that I have lost to get what I have won, and I'm bound to die alone for all that I have done, and I won't come back again if that's what you need. But I have nothing but love for you, and you have the same for me. I'm not the trusting kind, and I'm not the answer, and I'm not the one to fix John, can you take down Nick's guitar out of Paul's monitor? Nick's just rocking out just a little bit too hard for that drummer back there. Here's a song I wrote about remodeling a house. And it has since turned into a metaphor for my life. Life imitates art and such, you know. All the things in this song actually exist in my house. Make something out of nothing. Temporary restoration. An original creation. They did ringer for the real thing. High, wide, and handsome. Taking pennies from a jar. In interesting conditions. You discover who you really are. Who you really are. Turning on a wagon wheel into a chandelier hanging from the ceiling. Move the mirror from the ship over to the hall where it's more appealing. It's a lack of creature comforts that makes you pay a little bit more attention. Simply, necessity is the mother of invention. Simply, necessity is the mother of invention. Conjure up a mannerism. Plant flowers in the tires. Jump off the bandwagon. Tendencies only you admire. It's the best of indecisions. When you have to recreate. It's the worst of any vision. When there's chances that you don't take. That you don't take. Turning on a wagon wheel into a chandelier hanging from the ceiling. Move the mirror from the ship over to the hall where it's more appealing. It's the lack of creature comforts that makes you pay a little bit more attention. Simply, necessity is the mother of invention. Here we go. Turning on a wagon wheel into a chandelier hanging from the ceiling. Move the mirror from the ship over to the hall where it's more appealing. It's the lack of creature comforts that makes you pay a little bit more attention. Simply, necessity is the mother of invention. Simply, necessity is the mother of invention. Yes, indeed, necessity is the mother of invention. Oh, thank you. So I wrote that song about this house that Roy and I lived in Yancey. I don't know if any of you know where Yancey is. But if you've ever gone from Hondo to Pearsall, nobody? It's weird. If you like to hunt things with horns, shoot things that fly, or, yeah, that's the only reason you'd ever go to Yancey unless you lived there, like me, for 9 years. But we bought this house, and I was engaged to Roy, and we were trying to figure out where we were going to live, and he said, well, I just bought this little house in Yancey. It's 2 miles from my parents' house. We could live there. I said, cool, what's it like? And he said, it has potential. Which means we will work on it every day for 9 years and still not be done when we move out. But I love that house. And we did work on it room by room. I told him whenever we moved in, I was so in love. I said, Roy, I'll live with you anywhere. All I need is a bed and a bathroom. And so that's all I had whenever we moved in on December 6th, 2004. I had a bed and a bathroom, and they were right next to each other, like 5 feet away from each other. But it's beautiful now.
Amen.
We did plant flowers in the tires. I don't recommend doing that unless you paint the tires white, because there's a thing about the 115 degree heat where when it hits that black rubber and you have something planted inside of it, it dies. Cooks the roots. So don't do that. You ready, Nicker? All right, let's go. This song is called Just Like Heartache. By my side, I'm standing still, they're running around me. Good thing that you found me, you know I might have died. Oh, ain't it just like heartache? Be something that you can't shake. Just I don't wanna be lonely. Do you think that you whatever you want to back there, buddy. It's cool. I know, he was. You're right. I love you, Paul. Here's one for Eric. Keep him with the spooky mood. Nick, you should whistle this solo. Well, it's gonna rain at your house, baby, but it ain't gonna rain at mine. Yeah, it's gonna rain at your house, baby, but it ain't gonna rain at mine. Big old storm cloud, any old way out's gonna be hard to find. Yeah, it's gonna rain at your house, baby, but it ain't gonna rain at mine. Whistling, whistling, whistling past the graveyard. Oh, whistling, whistling, whistling.